Alright, I gotta watch this video, y'all. Seeing this dude. Oh, wait, hold up. Get him, bro. Get him, bro. Wait. Oh, and they jumping him. And they get him, sus. Oh, Will. Oh, look at him. Oh, get him, bro. Yo, that boy went for the police. And he got him in the chokehold. My boy, get him. Oh, look at that officer. Oh, he got to help him. Oh, he's trying to get me down. Hold on, bro. No. Oh, it takes two of y'all. Look at it. It takes two of y'all. Then they still can't stop, bro. Look at the officer. Yeah, you can't. Oh, he got him on the ground, found it. Still fine. My brother still fine. Oh, okay. Come with a little jump. Whatever. Okay. They got my boy. My boy mean. They got my boy. Look at so still fine. If that's how you looked at that video, you're part of the problem. You're part of the problem, and it's just that plain and simple. Why would we be promoting fighting the police? Are y'all stupid? We are grown. We are grown men and women. First of all, let's pull up the percentages of police officers, because I think that is where the problem lies. Police officers data. Looking at Data USA, average salary for a police officer is $70,000 a year. Average female is 63. When they doing these averages, let's understand. I know I say females are 63, but the male average is 71. Of course, they're taking everybody who's in a position of power. Everybody, period. So even the ones who's been there doing it for 20 years, and they're taking all of them and then they're coming up with an average. So of course you got police officers who's been there 30, 40 years. I doubt there was many female officers in the office 30, 40 years ago, period. So, of course, when you're looking at the statistics, you can't just say, see, equal rights, women are not getting paid less than men. Well, ma'am, if y'all just starting to be police officers and still not in as high of a rate as man, then of course, if you knew, you shouldn't be getting paid as much as bro who been doing it for 30 years. I mean, it's just common sense. You shouldn't be getting paid much as the lieutenant who's been doing it for 40 years. He's been risking his life much longer than you. So again, when people like to just throw stats out there, but they don't like to get into the actual context of the numbers, that don't seem to matter. Context don't really seem to matter to a lot of people. Here's the numbers by sex. The male workforce is 692,000, and there's only 120,000 females in that workforce. So therefore, 85% of them are male. So of course, when you look at the data, I mean, come on. So again, feminists, calm down and stop the nonsense. Now let's look up it by the actual race. 67% of police officers are white. Now whose fault is that? How many of y'all see these signs that say police, sheriffs, all these people hiring? Y'all say that they're trying to keep black people, they're trying to control black people. They're hiring, bro. They will hire your black ass. Go apply. But you don't want to apply. We don't want to be police officers. And a lot of us can't. Why? Because we got backgrounds. Why do we have backgrounds? Because of the way we was raised. Now, I had a female telling me, she was making excuses because I was telling her, well, think about it. If most of the guys who are in jail didn't have their fathers around, that means who's raising them? Okay, the mother's raising them, right? And they say, well, this girl excuse was, well, once they get like 12, 13, 14, they stop listening to us. So I'm like, well, how's that? I said, well, that's clear evidence that they need their father. My whole thing is, we can easily, as a woman, it's very easy for women to be like, well, the men are walking out. I've been in this situation with my first child's mother. Bruh, the stuff I went through, most men would have walked out. That was that's too much. What I had to go through, the same woman that you decided you want to have sex with, you messing around with, spending money on, you have a baby with, this same woman just, for whatever reason, just completely flips on you and start using your child as some type of pawn toy to control you. Men, we're not, grown women don't like being controlled. What makes a grown woman think that a grown man wants to be controlled? They don't. So even when it comes to a woman trying to control a man, even with the child, it's unacceptable. So when men are walking away, women say they walk away from their child, but they're walking away from you because you're doing too much. And it don't have to be like that. I'm still now going into year 3, still fighting with my child's mother, and it didn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be like this. It didn't have to be like this. It could have been came to an end. She doesn't want it to come to an end. She doesn't. So again, it's easy to say that men are absent. But if you know that your child needs the father, because once your child becomes 11, 12, 13, he's going to stop listening to you. Why don't you find that to be a priority? You know, and I realize a lot of women would be willing to humble themselves to leave their baby daddy and go live with their parents and get back on their feet. But for whatever reason, they won't humble themselves to just make it work with the child father. Like, just make it work with them. Just calm down. If it's just co-parenting, then let it just be co-parenting. But why does there have to be tension? Why does there have to be beef? Even if he cheated on you, who cares? Okay, still the parent of your child. Let y'all failed relationship be of the past. But what's best for your children is to have a good relationship with the father. And a lot of people are not willing to make that relationship work. They just rather their child be okay. They just assume the child gonna be okay without the father. But the percentages, statistics all disagree with it. The kid has a very, very great chance of failing without a father in their life. Now, people like to bring up people like Obama, LeBron James, bro. The numbers are against you. Why would you have your child at that very, very low percentage? Why would you go against? Why would you rather play against the lower percentages instead of being part of what you know has a greater chance of being great? You know, my daddy wasn't the most innocent father, but when I was around him, he didn't teach me to do anything bad. He didn't want me doing any of the stuff he did. He wanted me doing the exact opposite. So if my mother would have been one of these bitter, petty baby mamas, she would have kept me from my father. And I would have hated her today for that. But she didn't. So I love her today for that. Because again, my father did things that got him in and out of jail. I can't blame my mama. My mama didn't keep me from him at all. So again, that is not something you want to have on your shoulders when your child grow up to be like, and once they find out the truth, oh, it was you that ran him away. Because a lot of times it is you. It's not the child. Children don't do anything. It is you that is running these kids away. These kids need the fathers. Figure it out. Make it work. Humble yourselves, whatever. But again, let's get back to the numbers, the police officers. So again, black people want to complain about the way police handle stuff, F the police, this and that. But y'all don't want to be the police. The police are here to protect us. If you don't do anything wrong, if you're doing everything fine and not doing nothing wrong, police not stunning you. I done been pulled over many times. I've been let go more times than they've gave me tickets. I've been caught drunk. I've been drunk, pulled over. They didn't hit me with the little alcohol walk test, say my ABCs, whatever, little crap, pass all that stuff somehow. And I've walked away clean. I've been drunk in 2 car accidents. People didn't even alcohol test me. Nothing. I didn't total 2 cars. I totaled 2 cars and I was drunk both times. White officers pulling up. They didn't bother me. So again, these folk, what happened, man? I dozed off. That's what I used both times I totaled cars in the car accident. I dozed off. These folk, have you been drinking? Nah. Lying like mud. I was definitely drinking. But these folk didn't even alcohol test me. So again, when you sit here and it's all about race, and you just want to blame race about everything, your life is going to forever be short, because you're shortening yourself by thinking that race has anything to do with your shortcomings. It's not your shortcomings. You know, my shortcomings, I know it's not because I'm black. Because once I started being around people that taught me to act different and talk different than the people that I was raised with, opportunities started opening up for me. It had absolutely nothing to do with my race. It had everything to do with who I was as a person and how I carried myself as well. So me getting neck tattoos definitely didn't help me. It didn't help me. That's just one of the things that made it hard. When people first originally see me, you know, a white person that hasn't been around a lot of black people, even a Hispanic person probably, if you haven't been around a lot of black people, then your image of black people come from what you see on TV. Now, if you watch, every time you watch movies on TVs and stuff like that, black people are always gangsters. And then the ones who are not gangsters, they don't have neck tattoos. The ones with neck tattoos are always thugs. So guess what? Whenever you see a black person with neck tattoos, guess what a person who doesn't be around black people gonna assume? They're gonna assume that they're a thug. That's just common sense. That's what they're gonna assume. So the stereotypes, I get it. I don't get mad at people for stereotyping me. But guess what? Once somebody actually meet me and we have a conversation, they realize, oh man, I like this dude. And that's what it's about. You can remove yourself from the stereotypes by how you display, how you act, how you dress. These are the things that you can make a choice to do, but a lot of us are not choosing to do it. And we want to blame other people for stereotyping us. But no, it's not how it goes. The stereotype is real. If I see a white dude and he's dressing in Jordans, black jogging pants, hat to the back, face tattoos, I'm not going to look at him the same way I look at a white man with a suit on, with a clean cut, with glasses on. I'm just not going to look at them the same. You know, I'm not going to treat neither one of them different. But with one of them, I'm going to make sure I keep an eye on him because he looks like a threat. The other one, still going to keep my eye on him, but he don't look like a threat. But I'm going to keep my eye on every person to make sure that they're not a threat. So again, the stereotype is that's just life. And again, when you're looking at police officers, a lot of these white people you just can't assume all these white people just grew up around black people. So of course, when they looking at, think about it, if I'm a white person, bro, I grew up in Dunwoody. I went to school with all white people. I don't really know black people, but I know every black person not a thug. I know that. But still, when I go into a police academy, and when I look at the statistics, when I go into the jail and I see it's filled with black people, the black people are aggressive. The black people are fighting a lot. The black people yelling, talking crazy. When you look at the statistics and you see black people are filling up the jail, when I get out there in the field, what am I supposed to think? If I know there's a high crime rate in this Bankhead area, once me white, not really understanding, all I know is black people can get aggressive, I go out here into the field, and I get a call, oh, we got some people out here fighting and shooting. Bro, I'm going out there with intentions that, bro, I might get shot. So I'm watching. I pull a dude, hey, bro, and you acting weird. Windows too tinted. I asked you to pull the window down. You pull the window down and pull it back up. I don't know what you're doing. So now I pull out my strap. Hey, get out the car. And then you want to talk. No, bro, get out the car for what? Bro, get out the car, bro. Put your hands up. It's too late to talk now, bro. Because you're doing too much. Now I'm scared for my life. And that's what we playing with these people's lives, and it's easy for us to be like, well, if you're scared, don't go on the field. What? You get out there on the field. Oh, I got a felony. Well, if you got a felony, shut up. Because you can't fix the problem. Only way you can fix the problem is you go into these little kids and telling them that jail ain't it. If you're not doing anything to change that, then shut up. Because you can't make no changes. So if you're willing to change something, then use your mouth and tell them what the root of the issue is. The root of the issue and the problem is, listen, it's a high crime rate in Bankhead. If the police come and they're aggressive, understand why. Might not be your fault. You might not did anything. But if you don't comply with everything they're saying, then you already are a threat. You're black, you're in this Bankhead high crime area, and the police is called on you. Police not called on innocent people. And if they are, guess what? I'm an innocent person. If the police come up to me, sir, I don't know what the problem is. Shout tripping. Call the police. I ain't got time for none of that, bro. Look at my ID, I'm clean, I ain't did nothing. Guess what? The police, he could put his gun up. All right, this is a good man. He gave me his ID. I like, bro. So his guard kind of go down. But if you come, man, I don't know what the F she called y'all for. Y'all lame, man. F the police. Y'all ain't got, get what, bro? Bro, keep, well, watch him. 10-4 back up. Bro, we got a real aggressive black dude right here. I need backup. And then they get mad. Man, these folks done pulled up 3, 4, 5 deep. Just because I'm black. Nah, bro, just because you're too aggressive, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. That's what you need to do. So at the end of the, so like I said, let's get back to statistics. 67% of police officers are white. 12% are black. So out of the little small percent of, because again, what was the 100,000s? We got what was it? 700,000 police officers. It's 812,000. In 2019, it was 812,000 people in the workforce. So out of 812,000, only 12% are black. So let's see, 800,000 times 0.12 equals, so 96,000. 96,000 out of 800,000. And again, I round it down because it's actually 812,000. So that's a whole nother 12,000 people that are not black. So again, out of the whole 800,000, only 96,000 are black. And then we're looking at a video with a black officer, one who has the courage. Because again, the black officers don't want to come in our neighborhoods because they scared. They're going to shoot you too because they know you better than the white people do. The white people scared, but the black people scared, but they know what you about. So get what? They already know, bro. They coming with this fire. I'm coming with the fire too. The black police officer shoot you too, boy. They're not finna play with you. So again, if you just comply, you ain't got to worry about it with neither officer. But if you're going to be on some crazy stuff, even the black officer going to pull out the strap on you, bro. And he's stupid if you want to talk, and you being silly. Because one thing about it, if a person got a warrant on him, he'll shoot you, Mr. Black Officer. But guess what? Black officers don't want to do the job. So now we want to be mad at the white people for being scared to do the job, when black people don't want to do the job. Because we know what comes with the job. You think I'm going to be rich in my life every day for some money I could have made bartending? Make way, like, come on. You got people overnight stocking at Walmart making what police officers made. Stop it. And they don't got to risk their life. So you want people to risk their life for that little small amount of money, and y'all think y'all going to disrespect them too? And y'all not willing to do the job but want to keep crying about how they do the jobs? No, bro. Submit to authorities. It's that simple. Stop raising y'all kids watching these videos. Oh, he was putting hands on the police officer. Okay, well, next time your kid try to because that police officer could have beat him up. Could have did him better than that. Bro was beating him up, but the police officer had many opportunities where he could have, but he wasn't. He was trying to really get him on the ground. You know what I mean? It was times he could have hit him. He could have been pulled out the taser. He could have been pulled out the strap. He could have been hit with the stick, all that, but he didn't. He showed the courage, and y'all want every police officer there. I'm not. I tell you right now, if I was a police officer, bro trying to fight, bro getting hit with the stick, bro getting hit with the taser, bro might get shot. Bro, I didn't sign up for this to be fighting you. I am a police officer. I came to bring the peace. And if you willing to fight me, ain't no telling who else you willing to fight. What you fighting me for? So if you willing to fight a police officer, you're clearly a threat to society. If you'll fight a cop, there's no way you're going to come to me. This guy has never fought anyone. So clearly the officer is the one that initiated the fight. Bruh, officers, you can't initiate a fight. I'm going to have to take one for the team. I'm suing you. I'm not fighting no police officer. Sir, what's the problem? Put your goddamn hand down. What's the problem? Shut your goddamn mouth. Damn. Don't effing laugh. Officer, come on, man. And then beat me up, bro. If it comes down to that, bro, just beat me up, bro. At this point, just beat me up, bro. Because I'm just going to sue you at this point. What's wrong with me collecting the check for the squad? Yeah, my family going to be straight, bro. Because I ain't doing that to you, bro. You doing too much. Go ahead and beat me up, bro. I'm just going to go ahead and sue you. I'm going to get a lawyer. I ain't doing nothing. Every person my witness, I'm not, and get what? I got a clean background too. So the background gonna show, bro, I ain't did that nobody. Every witness gonna come, bro, I ain't don't do no, this man ain't been to jail for nothing. I ain't been to jail, period. This man don't be fighting none of that stuff, man. These folks dead wrong. Period. I'm gonna have the background to back up. I ain't did that to that man. That man lost his mind. And it's that simple, bro. And I'm getting paid. I'll take an ass whipping for the team. For a couple $100,000. Where people taking ass whippings for pride. You think I ain't finna take one for a check? Run it. Beat me up, bro. Kill me too if you have to. Do whatever you gotta do, my boy. But again, like I said, complying don't normally lead to ass whippings. So that's what you should be teaching your kids. Not to be fighting the police. That's so stupid, man. I feel, man. Anyway, that's all I have for y'all today. It's already, after I cut it up, it's probably gonna still end up being longer than I wanted it to be. I was hoping it would be like 5 minutes. A little longer than that. Some of these things need to be said. Things need to be heard. In Jesus' name, Jesus matters. Y'all, have a good day. Thank you.